Hello, hello, my lovely Leaguardians. This is gonna be yet another Poppy support. Relic shield, refillable potions, and head on out. So let's do a little analysis on their group. They've got a Morgana, so they've got quite a lineup, and they've got they've got a Callista. Her ultimate is going to activate Yasuo's ultimate. Malphite will activate Yasuo's ultimate, and Morgana is going to be difficult to deal with as well. And then we've got the ticking time bomb himself, Nasus. So let's see here. Now Morgana's got this Grasp of the Undying. Every 4 seconds in combat, you need to attack. Gain Champion's Mana Steals, okay. Not sure how helpful that will be. If she went Thunderlord's Decree, that would probably have been better for her. Alright, some gold for me. I don't have an invade team, really. Alright, he got all that experience. So, we have an advantage early with the Lucian. Who's their jungler? Okay, Malphite. We won't be to do too much. We won't be able to do too much. Alright. Morgana should have her binding up. There we go. There we go. And that is the power of Lucian right there. Alright, and off we go. So we're gonna have to make use of our early advantages. That's for sure. Yes, lots of stuff, Poppy. It looks like mid isn't doing too well. he'll be able to heal up, so hopefully he can play safe for a while. He just has to avoid all that damage that he's taking. Not too easy to do. Hide here, and hopefully they'll make a nice big juicy mistake. There we go. There we go. So I'm gonna venture, put some wards up. How are these guys doing? Looks like they're doing good. There we go. Nice, nice. Alright. Lucian should miss all that fantastic experience.
Some things are too important to give up.
And it looks like she's not I'm not sure how good she's doing actually.
I sure do a lot of walking.
There we go. It could have happened, man. No idea what he was thinking. Alright, so we've got that item. We're going to be going for that next item. We're going to get another vision ward. Head on out. Top lane isn't going to last forever, sadly. Right. Nice coordination. That's what I like to see.
Guess I'm going this way now.
I love when people are like,
The hero? That's ridiculous.
I love when people like, they know exactly what you're thinking. My goodness. Oh, poor guy.
spree.
Ooh, Lucian. Oh my goodness, this dude. Put some extra deep wards. Lucian is just so strong. He can take down. He can take down an elephant.
Okay, I admit I'm lost.
Oh, you had it, Lucian. You had it. We need to be careful. Okay, the Lucian. Oh my goodness, I love this dude. Right, easy peasy, boys. Adios, muchacho. You can't help your friends. Alright, we need to get on out. Alright, saving towers. And I'm heading back. Saving towers is what I do. Very nice. I'm cleaning up on the items. So what is more dangerous, a Nasus or a... Oh, look at this build. Sheen build. I wonder. I wonder about that build. Doo-doo-doo.
I hope the hero.
It's probably not home from the front. Oh. There we go. Taking you downtown, Callista. Taking you all the way down. Is this game up? I think it is. Woo! Wow. How many minutes was that? That had to have been under 20 minutes. Under 20 minutes. What? What happened to their team? They just gave up. Like, the Yasuo should have been there. Like, I just ran past him and then clobbered him next to a wall. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank goodness for the good Lucian. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Alright, so let's do a little item analysis. So I was going for my next item, my next magical item, the fast item with the moving thing. For mobility, I had the Equinox for some vision and some health. Let's see, the Udyr was building runic echoes. Okay. Alright, so it was AP Udyr. Okay. Interesting. The Ilioi, she did okay in lane, not a big thing, but Ilioi against the Nasus, like if they're both going somewhat like even, as you can see that he's building tank, and does Ilioi, you know, hang in there? I guess it depends like on whether or not how good the Nasus player is and how good the Ilioi player is. I think Nasus has more capability of surviving, but he does have to avoid the spirit steal from Ilioi. But I feel like it doesn't really matter if he gets hit by the spirit, because Ilioi, because he can just heal up. He doesn't have to, just don't walk out of that area. So, if anyone can deal with Ilioi, it could be, or anyone deal with Nasus, it could be Ilioi, because certain champions, like, unless you have a certain build on our team to deal with the kite Nasus around, and we have sort of a team that can CC, but I don't think it's good enough, especially with an Udyr that is runic echoes Udyr. But maybe not. Maybe that's the secret weapon against the Nasus, because he would be building armor. But I don't know. The Lucian, he was all that you want from your ADC. He goes the right path, the Essence Reaver into the Rapid Fire Cannon, and then getting the Tier 2 Berserker Greaves. That's what you want. He had the damage. He had the early damage. We almost got Malphite, so we almost had a triple kill from him. I probably could have gotten that from him if I micromanaged and did my abilities better. The Vladimir, he went good. He went well with the Yasuo. Surprisingly enough, I would glance over to him, and he was not doing so good, and I'm like, because he was down and getting hit in the meantime. But he was doing good. He had Will of the Ancients. He's got his Boots of Lucidity to keep on healing. And you have the Zani's Hourglass, perfect item for that for a little defense versus AD. When you see this in the beginning, Callista's ult, Malphite ult, this all looks quite scary. But we didn't. Let's see, how do I put it? It looks scary, but we took the advantages of Lucian being so strong in the early game, and then Callista and Morgana not being as strong. Now, Morgana can still do a good amount of damage and if you get bound, but I feel like we were the stronger pair, and I was getting stuns out, whereas Morgana I felt was missing some attacks. But Lucian also has that ability to zip out of harm's way with that one. But Callista doesn't exactly. She doesn't have a move that activates like that. She has a move where she has her normal attack where she can move, attack, but she doesn't move, attack to avoid things. Sometimes you can predict where she's going to move, attack. So taking advantage of the Lucian's early game and then letting it just ride, which allowed him to get so many kills and get those items and keep on, because he was in bot lane, nobody's around him, and he got a double kill, and he was quite confident in his Lucian abilities. So that makes me a happy boy, a happy panda. Yasuo, standard Yasuo stuff, static Shiv. I feel like he should have been definitely going for something to deal with the Vladimir, some AP item, or MR item rather. But it looks like he was going for critical. He was going for a critical thing, critical build. Yasuo's attack, or I feel like Yasuo's damage is going to be delayed a bit because of a Vladimir in his lane. Because normally Yasuo is going to go he's going to go for damage, some survivability. I think once he got this static Shiv, he should have gone something for maybe like a phage for some health and survivability and movability and mobility, or some MR to deal with the Vladimir. Because if you can see here, Vladimir has 2 completed items in his boots, and he's only got 1 completed item and fragments of other items. He got a Dorn shield. I don't know if that is a good idea versus a Dorn's blade, but I'm not sure. He is facing a ranged, but Yasuo normally faces ranged opponents. All right, Malphite. You go your normal Malphite. That he was. It looks like he was going for a Iceborne Gauntlet next, and I wonder if that's really the correct way to go. Iceborne Gauntlet is a little defensive, but it's more offensive. And I think because of how far Lucian was ahead, he should have been going for a Randuin's Omen. So he can get into people's faces. He wouldn't have had it completed, but he would at least had a really big health item. And health and armor are more effective than the moderate amount of armor and the attack speed reduction of what is that ice thing? Anyway, Frozen Heart. Oh, thank you. So I feel like he would have been more effective. building into a Randuin's Omen versus our very fed Lucian. The Gnosis, it's not too much to say about Gnosis. He gets farm. He's going for his items. I'm kind of confused with his build here. It looks like, okay, he get the Kindle Gem for the cooldown. He got this for the cooldown. Okay. The Warden's Mail, I'm not sure where this is getting built into. And then the Sheen. So yeah, you'll see a lot of the cooldown reduction for the Gnosis. Cooldown reduction items. And let's see, Callista with the Blade of the Rune King. It just can't put enough output. It just can't put enough output. I noticed that she's got a dagger here. She probably would have done a little better. I wasn't watching her the entire time if she had some mobility, some boots, because you kind of need new mobility with Callista, especially when you've got a Poppy that's got swift boots and is gonna catch up to you really badly if you don't have boots. Yeah, so the Blade of the Rune King, it's how Callista does it, but we pushed early and we took advantage of Lucian's power in the beginning, and his critical build and his is going to outmatch Callista's Blade of the Rune King, because Blade of the Rune King is it's powerful, but Lucian will have her dead before like if they had a duel, she would be dead and he would be maybe at half health if she was lucky, because the critical strikes, in addition to the fact that Lucian can kind of volley his attacks. He can do one attack, then two attacks, then another attack, and then two attacks, and a third two attacks. He wouldn't even need that full ability to finish Callista off, and it would be a miracle of hiding in brushes and whatnot to avoid attacks and kill Lucian. Alright, I hope you guys learn a little bit about Poppy support and how to handle a lane where you've got an early spike in damage, and how you can use that to your advantage. And you certainly wouldn't want this game to enter late game, because I mean, Yasuo Malphite, yikes. I was coming into this game going, yikes Marie, right? Alright, stay tuned for more episodes coming up. But yes, alright, enjoy yourself. Bye bye.